I can't believe it. They all decided to just like fire us for no reason. I mean, we did pretty well. I mean, if it wasn't for you two replacement critters, like Fake Hoppy and Fake Crafty, you guys want to make things different. Does it look like we give a shit about it, Dog Day? Maybe. That's why it ain't easy to be the smiling critters like you guys. Exactly. Enjoy with your being fired. It's alright, Dog Day. It's just everything is changing. I mean, I don't want to say changing, it's just we got the boot and now we can't make more animation episodes. Not if there's a way. I still don't know why Hoppy and Crafty decided to went with Jeffy and Luigi. No, just Jeffy. Luigi and Lucy went on a solo mission. So, if I remember correctly, Lucy and Lloyd and Luigi basically decided to go to a location area that was in a mountain side hill. They were just far off town, leaving just Mario here alone with us. So I'm afraid we're never gonna see Luigi for like a while. Well, it's a shame. It's just us again after we saved the entire world from Junior, and now everything is changing. At least we get some of the money back. I mean, if it wasn't for those people who fired us, I would make it easier. It's not your fault, Mark, Dog Day. It's just everything has been dealing with a lot of prospects. I think I got that covered when I was doing the commercial one time. But sometimes it's just not that well. You know what? At some point, it almost feels like it's your fault. How is that my fault? Because there's only one reason. I'm a leader, right? I take responsibility how we do episodes. And now, we're here out in the street with no one accepting us. They still accept us. Well, we got fired. Bobby? How are we going to do episodes now? Why don't you work at a Premiere Pro shop so you can see how it feels? The Premiere Pro shop? Premiere Pro job is up in your ass. Oh, that's very insulting. I like that guy already. He always came up with insulting words. Shut up, kicking. Anyways, look. It's not the worst. It's just... I know it's all sudden change here, but I don't know why everything... It just went down like this all of a sudden. I mean, at least we could be fine. Besides, it's just a job that we had before, and... I mean, if you know what I mean. Somehow I need to give him understanding how much I feel. Why everything has been dealing with all of a nonsense situation that makes me feel like I don't have any best choices anymore. It's all just fruitless guessing. Well, it's not fruitless guessing because apparently though everything has been dealt with a lot of situations because apparently though back then everything has all been taking things on much more common sense. If you may not know that, because people have started with things a little bit more complicated whenever starting with the very much despair process of understanding things that are another. I guess I can see your point. I mean, I appreciate you, Catnap, because you've always been the best friend of mine ever since day one. Hey, it's no problem. Alright, let's go ahead. See if we can go back to our usually work. I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do. It's like as if everything has been going with some sudden changes around here. It's not sudden changes, it's just everything has been taken off with our stuff. What do you mean? I saw that guy is doing something to our stuff. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse me. Sir, what are you doing? Listen, Dog Day. I trust you, right? Yes? Now I'm starting to realize that since you've done all the stuff in our lives, I started to think that you and I, we don't have any choices to ourselves. Because all I did for you is helping out with things around the entire place. I keep your fucking merchandise here at the store. I know I'm saying this, but that's true. All the stuff we have here, it's all just that. I'm sorry to say this, but we had to take things out of his shelf for a while. Why? Well, because that show of yours was the last straw. Because apparently, though, you guys been keeping up with some baddest info whenever you're dealing with a lot of situations. But the fact is, everything around here is all taking things in orderly fashion. What do you mean orderly fashion? We didn't even start the fight anyways here in the store. Well, look. The only reason why we're taking your stuff off your shelf, because apparently, though, your show got canceled. And you guys are old news, okay? Because you Smiling Critters always been doing with a lot of things around our lives. Everybody has been dealt with a lot of fucking nonsense. I know I'm saying this, but I'm not being a dick. I'm just giving you understanding, little dog. Don't call me a little dog. You know, I'm a dog day. I know what I'm doing. Look, episodes based about you critters is not doing well. One episode is about the time when Hoppy basically trying to do an extreme football challenge that's based on a real life incident with the child. And also that one time when Catnap is becoming a cat, it sounds like a similarity shit to the freaking Anthrowans based on reality one time when one cat becoming a cat again. What do you say about those fucking stuff here, critters, you fuck? Oh, come on. Episodes based on reality doesn't do well. I mean, the studio is basically making up their own fucking ideas. That's what all they do. Look, the video episodes based about you critters, it's just not doing well. Because we all have negative views and comments about the entire episodes of Smiling Critters. It's just shit views. The entire people around here is not going to do well for you critters. Oh, come on. Look, why don't we give up with something much more understanding? I mean, I would say this in general, but the fact is, I would just give things understanding process. Why don't we go ahead and try to tell them how we feel? I mean, I'm a dog day. I mean, I want to help out with people. I mean, like, there's a boy dog day. I love you guys. You're pretty cool. Yeah, something like that. But they don't. But the other people don't have a reaction effects about you critters. Oh, come on, guys. I'm just saying this because I just want to make you understand. Look, the entire people were tired of you critters because Bobby has been told me a lot of things about you guys. Actually, no, it was not you, Bobby. The other Bob. The entire people in this town, everywhere in the state, are tired of seeing you because they call you the old critters. You guys always make cheering and enjoyments for children, but it's not going to do joyness enough to teenagers. But the fact is, one person called a dog day like you an old dog, never-ending smile dog, and a filler dog. They're also tired with your life story about yourself. Wait, really? They never get tired of it. I think it's best we should take all the stuff out of the shelf for now on. But what about all the stuff we doing? We were supposed to plan things out together. Look, we'll figure out eventually, okay? Because right now, we're taking things all off. Great. That's great. Now everybody's insulting us. They call us the old critters. Because we're not doing well for our job.
Does that mean we lost everything?
No, except your house payments. No, except the house payments you critters have. You only had to do pay rents from now on. So apparently we can't give you a free load every year from now on. Okay. Here we go. So I ran it on Mario's fridge. But good news though. Mario got a lot of pie. I mean, he made good pies. Thanks with dog pressed. I mean, this is very good. I mean, I think it's best if we can make the 4 up here or yurt. But look, I just think it might be best. And I know it sounds like very much indeed. It's very cool. Why don't we make a 4 or yurt up here? How about if we stack these pillows up? We should call it a pillow igloo. Pigloo. Yeah, pigloo. So, what's the best option, Bobby? Fort yurt or the obvious best choice, pigloo?
I can't believe I'm no longer a character of the show anymore. I mean, what am I gonna do all day?
Come on, you kidding? Bobby, all we do is just sleep in and do no work. And one of these days we might get to do some fun stuff with the rest of the critters. I literally just describe it as paradise.
But you can't be poor all the time.
Oh, come on. You're just bellyaching because of all the stuff we've been doing during the studio talk, okay?
But that doesn't mean that I don't love it. I mean, sure, but it's kind of like predictable whenever we're dealing with a lot of situations. I just never knew it might happen for the entire Critter show. Everyone is tired of us. Because we're just old. And not only that, it's just that it's this feeling of not knowing what's coming up next feeling. I feel like that stuff is like life to me. If I don't hug people, if I don't cherish people anymore, then what am I?
You're still my friend?
That's not enough, Dog Day.
Hey.
Look, Look, I'm sorry. It's just, I know I'm being weird. I think it's best if I just need to be alone right now.
Okay, I mean, I wasn't going to do anything for a while. It's just Kenneth and I were going to watch a movie. I mean, if you're free, we can watch the movie. This is unbelievable. This is bullshit. Everybody's tired of us. You know what? I say fuck them. I'm gonna go ahead and do something for myself. Like, what are you gonna do, Kickin'? I wanna do the skate park.
You want to do skate park?
Why not? It was the best opportunity. I can do that. I want to show my stunt moves. And this is all I waited for this for a long time. Even if I got fired, I would do something awesome. You know, doing some crazy stunts in skate park, it's not easy for you. Well, it's always gonna get yourself hurt. Stop acting like you're a wuss, Boba. I know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to help you for your sakes.
But that's true.
Don't worry. It's all just like fucking nonsense. I can do it. Just trust me. Start it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it.
No one's gonna stop you there, but give it a try.
Yeah, but first I need to rent a skateboard. Oh wait, I do have a skateboard. Here's that one time I basically got it from a kid. I'm gonna use that sucker.
Okay.
Don't come crying to me when you feel like you've got fallen damage to yourself. Not like that one episode we did one time. Yeah, but that's all just childish stuff. I'm doing it right now. Okay, so we got a little complaints going on about our society attempts, but unfortunately, we have a new apprentice helping out with because apparently, though, it's all just taking things a little bit more guessing. But a little later on, and eventually, we have a lot of understanding of a process, how much it takes up with our lives. I suppose that large little orange cat here basically gonna help out with the decor.
My name is Caffeine.
Well, beggars can't be choosers, can't they? Come along, little condiment.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I just leave to the opposite of it. Of the smiling critters.
Actually, we're called the Frowning Critters.
Of course you guys are. I mean, how come we ever heard about this stuff anyways? This is the first time we ever heard that the new stuff has been happening eventually. It's very newable. So any takers? Anyone?
Mario? These frowning critters are basically like the opposite of smiling critters, but I never knew we once have a little discuss about this kind of stuff like that. It's just very much new to me, and then it's just how much it feels.
I know that. Because every time we plan something like this, it's always the feel like we haven't got ourselves to jump both on our feet and then decided to narrate the plan.
That is official. Mario and I will give them sanctuary. Can I have a word with you two? Look, guys, I get it. We've been doing this stuff for like years from now on. Because I know Mario's been dealing with a lot of stuff going on ever since Junior is trying to convulsing the entire world, including other villains we faced in the past. But trust me, trying to take care of these frowning critters is just basically kind of a wrong deal with spice. Because I'm pretty sure those things were basically feral. Pardon me here, Florigato, but those critters here, they're just like similar to smiling critters, but most oftenly, they both have common realization. But I know this because apparently this is the first time that we're dealing with this kind of a new critters that's in our lives. I know we're saying this, but that's a true kind of a thing going on in our lives.
Exactly. Besides, we're taking care of Dog Prest, because she's too depressed. Along with whipping, kicking, but apparently Double Fat is the only critters that can handle with stuff in life. But I'm pretty sure we might handle the other critters like the green pig and also the grumpy version of Bobby along with the sleepy Hoppy. Right?
Nonsense. I think the only thing we had to deal with is just that. But I think we handled the most three of them, not the other two.
I guess that makes sense. What happened?
Mario. I think the other critters, like the grumpy Bobby, along with the,
Who else?
Hoppy, along with the Picky Pig, and not craftable unicorn, they all just went somewhere else. Just leaving two of us here. Actually, three, because I went to the bathroom. Yeah. Is the bad guys and creatures are gone? I guess we'll take care of those three.
Yep, I totally agree. We'll see what we can do. Mm-hmm. Are you the one name is Baba Chops?
Of course, that's what we are. Oh, come on. You would know me, other two.
Oh, please. Just because we're dealing with a lot of situations with the smiley critters. And I feel like they always have their own ways of how they handle with their society.
Sure. There are like tons of things we had to deal with them.
If we're gonna take down those smiling critters, we can't handle them by themselves. They always prepared for the worst. Not after all this time. You know, since we got the plan succeeded, got the smiling critters fired.
Excellent work, both of you. Stage 1 is complete. All we need is stage 2. Get them separated.
How are we gonna get them separated?
We don't know. We're planning that eventually. Before we're gonna wipe them out, we're gonna see if we're gonna find a book that can conquer the glitches. I would say like the corruptions.
Do we get all this kind of stuff and material from our boss?
That's what he wants us to do. I know we're saying this, but we got to keep a quiet distance from these people.
It's a shame that the shark and another critter like a gecko didn't come with us. Oh, just leaving us, just the rest of us. Dealing with those critters by ourselves.
I hope the bat critter basically have things in common. Simon?
Like, what? What?
We're gonna find the book, but we never know where they put the book of corruptions. It's hard to explain. It's the only way you can conquer the glitches.
We'll find out eventually. But right now, we're gonna keep laid low for a bit before we're about to make plan 2 action. You mean separating the critters, that's stage 2. But stage 3, we might find the book of corruptions and give him location where do they put it at.
Exactly the true point.
Some boy would never make it this far until now. Not after all this time. It's a shame all the smiley critters have basically been torn off by the people. It seems like they all don't give a fuck about the smiley critters anymore.
That's because they call them the old news.
Where'd you hear that?
A while back. Probably say like this morning. After the Smiley Critters got fired, all the stuff and merchandise from the Smiley Critters got been taken off by the shelf. And now they call these Smiley Critters the old critters. And someone called the dog day the filler dog.
What does that mean? It's called character development. Have you ever heard the movies one time, Simon? It's when they basically give the quotes and quotes every single time you complain about it or anything else for that matter. That's what you call them. Filler.
Guys, we don't have time for the excuses right now. We're gonna plan into action. Let's see how this dog day will feel when I will do something valuable planned. He'll never see it coming.